Hello everyone, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Sorry I'm a bit late. Lesson things in the room and all that sort of stuff as per usual, unfortunately on Saturday. So it might be a little bit of a short one today because there's also a freaking football game on at 5 o'clock, isn't there? That's quite important. But welcome on in. We've got some important games with Manjung City today as well. Terengganu, they're in fourth. We play them in the league at home. And then off the back of a double-legged WTS quarter-final in the Malaysian Cup, Selangor, who are now third. If we can get results out of those two games, we'll only have 5 left in the season. We should be okay for an Asian qualifying spot for next season. It should boost up our reputation. And there's also the whole fact of we've got shouts now, and we've also maybe got changes to the match engine, which I don't know if it's going to be a good thing for our tactic. But let's find out. So welcome in everyone. Sorry I'm a little bit late, but yeah. It is what it is. So I hope you're all doing well out there. Also, we can do a bit of World Cup group chat as a New Zealander. I don't mind it. I don't mind Belgium, Egypt, and Iran. I think two teams there that we can definitely get something out of and hopefully find a way to beat one of them. Belgium might be tough, but we've proven in the past that we can, push Egypt. And I think Iran aren't as good as Egypt or similar level. So, hey, you never know. All Whites might be able to do the same thing they did last time around. Also, just saw a video too of the Americans just absolutely loving the fact that they got Australia, so that could backfire on them, although they are starting to look quite decent with Poch in charge, aren't they? But yeah, well, we're going to get cracking, seeing as I'm a bit late today, guys. But welcome on in. Hope you're all doing well. If you're on YouTube, make sure to leave a nice big thumbs up on the stream. Greatly appreciated. And also, if you're new here on Twitch, drop a follow as well. Greatly helps out. But here's how things stand. We are second still in the MSL. 4 points clear of Selangor, game in hand now. Terengganu we're about to play, they've got a game in hand on us. So this is actually quite a big game for them if we can knock them off here. And we've done it a couple of times this season. Bet Terengganu, then that would be really useful. Our goal differential is actually really good compared to those two teams too. And Selangor with one less game to play, that's quite handy. I think anything further down is a bit too far away with so little left in the season. So we're looking good there. And we've got Terengganu first up. So if anyone out there wants to earn some channel points early in the Arvo, where I am, let's go with a pick the result. We are at home for this one, which is very important to point out. But Terengganu are decent. We did have to, actually, Selangor had to come from behind against in the Piala Malaysia last game of last stream. Turn around a 2-1 deficit to beat them on the road, so that's encouraging. We'll definitely get through those 4 games. I'm honestly not too sure how much more after that because I do want to watch that Kiwi Derby. And I should be on quite early tomorrow. Hopefully like just after 2. I'm usually just after 3. I should be just after 2 tomorrow. So there's an early warning, guys. Might be able to make up for today, tomorrow, if that makes sense. But I really want to see if our tactics are going to get stuffed up here. Jeez, this view is awful. What's happened here? Can we not see the goal scorers? Oh well. Anyway, you can see we did a little rough patch there because of JDT, but we got back on track eventually. And hopefully it's going to carry over into today. But Terengganu up first. Decent team. Decent team. They sit fourth, so are just outside an Asian qualifying spot. If we can keep them there, that would be quite nice. A big reminder to our last game of the season. If we go back to the fixture list, which does now work on the shortcut JDT, so really want to pick up the points, well, especially in those 4 games, but if we can do something in these next 2, in particular, that'll be quite nice. But let's get stuck into it. Get involved in the chat if you're out there. I was going to do something on my phone. Oh, the sport in the background, that's what I was doing. Because somehow, well, I say somehow, there's lots of injuries. That's how, but the Black Caps might not beat the West Indies. And that's the rock. It's not. The Ashes are done, Shaun. Ashes are done. England aren't coming back, I don't think. They look cooked. Partially through their own fielding. So, a little bit of cricket, then a little bit of footy later. We hopefully should be probably the most competitive New Zealand derby so far, because Auckland are just starting to not quite look as good. And Wellington coming to off a win instead of a loss like Auckland, so it could be interesting, that one. It is up at Auckland, so they're probably still the favourites. Maybe I'll go 2-1 Auckland, but hopefully it's nice and competitive. But let's go to the match. That's fine. So, very strong team out. Let's get stuck into it. Jeepers, that internet is a little bit struggly, but hopefully we'll be okay. Alright, I'll do that and we're over here. Okay, cool. So, we're at home to Terengganu. Hopefully. Going to be a good result here. First game I've played of any save, by the way, since this new update came out through the beta patch yesterday. So, yeah, this can be interesting. Hopefully, because there were some match engine updates, apparently, so we're going to see if our wing play's going to keep working or not. Yeah. Oh, geez, that's changed. Not sure I like that. Feels like it's taking up... Oh, I know why. There we are, right, but it still looks a bit weird. Okay, let's get into it. Oh, geez, I need to get a new face cam, don't I? Right, talk to media. We have to carry that confidence. Easy, welcome in. Good to see you here. Right, yeah, he's a good player, and yeah, he's a good player. Krishnan, stop asking about him. Right, here we go. It only does it during the gameplay, doesn't it, the face cam? But here we go, Terengganu. If we can knock these guys off, it's their game. Well, it's kind of their game in hand. We'll go 10 points clear. And 7 games, that's a nice little ratio. I back us from there. So hopefully we'll do it right here. They are in the black. We are in, of course, the ocean blue. Trying to back up that big turnaround against Selangor in last stream. And we've got them after we play WTS in the Cup. So it'll be a couple of big games in today's stream, even if it doesn't end up being the longest, as I was mentioning before. New Zealand Derby at 5. And the actual real football, Auckland versus Wellington, so we'll see how we get on. And there's like a month gap, so if we're going through that, it might be a short stream, and I'll make up tomorrow because I should be going on a bit earlier than usual tomorrow, maybe like an hour earlier than I usually do. But kind of interested to see here if we still play well off the back of the update. That's good from Gope. Nearly tripping over each other, but we keep the ball. So that's the main thing. Soper to Fuad. Okay, Book hurt. Nice little one-touch football here from us. Matt Zide. What's he going to do? Should look to square it, especially... Oh, no. Okay, he's going to shoot here, isn't he? Oh, it's forced a decent save, to be fair. So Matt Zide might still be good. It's okay. But unfortunately, didn't see the corner. We are back on the ball here, though. Let's go, fellas. Push, push. Listen to Rob. Don't let them push us around. Gope, Safari. I've gone nearly on the chorus there. Oh, nice ball, that side. It's saved. Okay, I thought that was just put over the bar. It's just been saved. That's a good save from their goalkeeper a couple of occasions now. Rahalim. We're starting to get on the front foot here, which is nice. Our assistant did actually come in positive, which I was surprised by. But I'll roll with it. When I was getting up to this game yesterday, quite early on at work in the day. It's been a little while since I've touched the save, actually. In case anyone's wondering, the managerial vacancy screen has not been touched at all, so there's still that big empty space until you click on a team. They really could improve that screen. Come on, guys. Make them look like Barbies. I mean, we are, to be fair. We just can't score a goal. Are we back to this? Oh, wow. That's... I mean, I suppose the draw's not a bad result for us, is it? But that's a good first half. So I think Safari's on a 6.9 and a 6.8, isn't it? No one out there going too badly. It's Matt Zybe with the lowest rating, which is a surprise, but we'll address the team. Yeah, scoreline doesn't reflect the pattern of the game. Keep going. Weren't that bad. Yeah. We're playing well. Just hopefully keep it going. But encouraging signs stat-wise anyway. Because I was a little bit afraid of what that update might have done to our tactic. But if we can play like this statistically against a team like Terengganu, we should be okay against the teams that we need to be okay against. Because we've still got Selangor, and JDT is our final game. of the entire season. So, yeah, those are going to be the tricky ones. The ones in between are the ones we really need to be getting max points from, ideally. We're going to be on the attack here, though. Matt Zide going a bit fairly, a 6.5. There's a ball there. He's gone for a mirror instead. Matt Zide cutting inside. Don't get too... He's got too greedy. Maybe we should... that's not great. And he's a red heart as well. So we're going to try. Army at left wing, back from injury. No one else out there is playing poorly, though. It's just him, which is quite surprising. He was on fire last stream. And now Safari down the right. Plays it back just in time. Gope. Oh, they're going to try and put us under pressure, but we're doing well. No, we're not. Who stuffed that up? Who was it? Sahaimi. No, don't concede now, fellas. Oh, thank goodness. That reaction might have been better there too, actually, off the post. But anyway, that's quite fortunate. It would have been pretty filthy if we conceded there, because stats. Okay, counter-attack. Or is this going to be the highlight now that we've got the ball back? I'm not sure. Oh, I'm a bit nervy about this one now, this highlight. Amir. Okay, Army. Oh, that's a horrific pass, but we keep it, thankfully. Army. Jeez, they're trying to trap us a bit. That's... what are we doing? Sahaimi again. I'm going to have to sub you, aren't I? What are you doing, mate? Okay, we should tidy this up, though. FM, I wouldn't mind if you stop the highlight right now. Fired. Okay, if you give the ball away again, I am just... right, that's better. Army. Right, Soper. This is a long highlight. Amir. Sahaimi. Oh, that's a nice ball. Is he on? No. He's off. So they didn't need to carry on that long, did it? Amir's tired, so we might sub him for Nasri. And yeah, that'll do at the moment. Just keep an eye on things. Oh, we can shout, duh. Encourage. I forgot about the shouts. Oh, right, Nasri's got yellow. We won't do that. We will have to... oh, this could be bad. I'm not going to do that because he was woeful. We'll take off Fuad, though, for Kamal. It's our last stoppage. What can we do? We'll bring Razak on it right back. Fresh legs out wide. Might not be the worst play. And just because I have a feeling about him. Mod Dean for Soper. Might not be the worst play here. We'll do that. I forgot about the shouts. Jeepers creepers. No wonder we weren't going too well. I'm so used to not playing with them now. But don't tell me I've done a shout and now we are going to concede. I'll never shout again. Right, oh, how have we let them get that, guys? Who are you? Why have you been so lazy? João Pedro. Obviously not that one, but still. It's a scary name. Right, they've put it in. Hit it clear. Chase the ball, bro. Mod Dean, you've got fresh legs. There's no excuse. We've got the ball. That's okay. How is that a highlight? Guys, come on. You've been the better team here. Well, come on. Let me demand more. Demand more. I mean, to be fair, a point's not... a point's actually okay for us here. And I think that's what we're going to get. So we'll take that. Tricky game at home. Probably should have, stats-wise, done better, but we're still 7 clear of them. So that's a couple of games. So we could... they've got a game in hand, though, I suppose, so we've got to keep that in mind. But that's an okay start. With a couple of good players not quite performing as well as we know they can. Dan, what do I think of it? I slept through the first hour and a bit of it, which might have been the best decision I've made of my life. because it started at 6 a.m. my time and I woke up about 7:30. So I think I got all the good bits. And none of that kissing Donald Trump's hiney part. So, jeepers. What's happened there? So yeah, I think I timed it well. Draw-wise, USA draw looks favourable. Yeah, I did see that they were very happy not with getting Australia. I can kind of see why they did beat them recently. But yeah, they've got a decent draw. Yeah, always was the pot 1 team. Yeah, they're feeling quite cock-a-hoop. As a New Zealander, I don't mind our draw. We could have got a lot worse. So I'm quite happy getting the Belgium, Egypt, Iran group. We've matched it with Egypt before, so there won't be much between Egypt and Iran. So hopefully we can find a way to just beat one of those and go to the drawing ways of the last World Cup. Belgium's going to be really tough, but if we can just find a way to run them off the park with some of their players, that might not be the worst idea, because they'll be getting on at that stage, the Lukakus and the De Bruynes. It's not too big a deal. Oh yeah, exactly. It's like Belgium, I think, are on the way down, it's fair to say. Just because of just players getting on a little bit more than anything. Not quite at the peak of their powers. And yeah, the other two, like obviously Egypt with Salah, if he's in the form he's been this season, it won't be too big a task. But if he's back to his best, yeah, they are kind of split between generations. Like, don't get me wrong, they'll still have some better talent coming through them like we would by far. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Now, what's this next game for us? It is, not for like a week and a half. We are so fine. Okay. Nice gaps, which is good to see. See if Selangor are doing anything, or if they had a week off there. But yeah, all players are amazing. They have a ton of wonder kids, but kind of missing. Yeah, that's probably a fair way to evaluate it, based on what I've sort of seen of them as well. So yeah, I kind of feel like we could have got a lot worse. It would have been quite fun to end up in the England group, just because I tell you what, I would have been so confident of a Chris Wood just going off against England for some reason. But, factors, as was so often said. So we ended up in the group we did. But honestly, outside of outside of we got in a bit early and ended up in that Canada group, I think we've done pretty well. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I think in terms of the actual group of death, let me just find the actual draw here so I can. I'm probably FIFA World Cup. Let me find a good graphic of all the groups, please. That will be it there. LinkedIn. Oh geez, I want to make that bigger. Come on. Okay, that's not a good picture. Let's go through this bit quickly. Right, what we got? Boom, boom. That's fine. Draman and Booker. No, Matt Zide. Okay. Another Caicedo. We'll be good there. Okay, let's just continue. Let me find a proper good size. That looks like a good size. It's better. Can I open in a new tab? Yeah, that's better. Okay, so Group A, you got the potentially Italy going in there, or someone else, Slovakia, wait, hold on, this is Europe. Why have I got European qualifiers and not the actual frickin' World Cup draw? Right. No, I want just the picture in a new tab. Right. Why am I only getting away? Oh my god. Why am I only getting the UEFA groups? Every national sporting event, someone's happy playing them. Exactly. It's how it is. Oh yeah, we signed Zelani to a new contract too. That was quite important with his potential. And I've gone onto Facebook now because I need to find the actual draw So I remember all the groups, but yeah, it was USA, Paraguay, Australia, Haiti? I'm doing this off memory now, so just bear with me. FIFA World Cup. Right, how many posts am I going to have to go down here? Oh, this will work. Push, push. Is it in order? Of course not. Okay. All photos. Right, there's got to be something good here. Right, now we've got it. Okay, so Group D is the, yeah, okay, right. I'm sorry over the place. So Group A, Mexico, South Africa, Korea, and the Czech Republic, Denmark, Ireland, or as Wayne Gretzky calls them, North Macedonia. Yeah, that's an interesting group. It could be a bit of fun. Mexico should probably get out of it at home, but I don't think they're an awesome team these days. That's a problem. Dramon's quite good. And we've got centre back injuries. Oh no, I'm gonna have to play him. I don't know if I like that. Don't know if I like that. Right. Try to talk about the World Cup draw. Don't stop giving me injuries. Have we got any spare centre backs? Who's got the most potential? I mean, Chung Sui Hao is a wonderful name, and he's got a touch more potential. And apparently current ability. So, Chisao, where are we? There is Sui Hao. For Draman, is he a bit... He's a bit stronger, 1.78. $1.74. Oh, I'm tempted to go that actually, but just he should be better. So I hate that. He's out for he's out really long term. This could mud us a little bit. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad with the games we got outside of Selangor. But that's a bummer that. But yeah, it's really going to depend on who that European team is in that group, isn't it? Group A. And then I'd say I'll bet one of them to probably get out alongside Mexico or South Korea. Group B, Canada, that's where Italy would go, or Northern Ireland, Bosnia, I believe that is, or Wales, Qatar, Switzerland. Yes, it can be quite dependent on who wins the playoff, isn't it? So Switzerland should do well in that group. Then maybe Canada third, Qatar fourth. Might be how we go there. Group C, this could be an interesting group. That's where Haiti ended up. Brazil, Morocco, and Scotland. Because Brazil have been a bit average in qualifying. So, yeah. That might be a bit tricky. Could be a few upsets in that one. Haiti probably going to have to be the whipping boys in that group. Group D, USA, Paraguay, Aussie, and then you got the European qualifier. I think USA will probably rightfully be somewhat confident, but the way they go, who knows? And again, it's going to be quite dependent on that, whichever the European team is. Group E, Germany, Curacao, Ivory Coast, Ecuador. Germany have been a bit average late as well. Ecuador might be a sneaky there to top the group. I mean, New Zealand beat the Ivory Coast late recently, but they are the AFCON champions, so it's a bit of a weird one, that one. But that could be a little bit of a tricky group as well. So maybe C and E, the deaf groups. Group F, I mean, Sweden could go into that. Albania, Poland, Ukraine as well. But Netherlands, Japan, Tunisia, you'd probably go Netherlands, Japan, the top two pot teams there. All right, let's get through some inbox items. What else was there? Out the New Zealand group, touched on that. I'd hope we might be able to find a way to get through, maybe as a best third place team or winning a draw. I reckon it's not far-fetched that. But Belgium, probably the team to beat. Obviously, Egypt, if Salah's on, and Mamouche are going to be a bit tough as well. Group H, Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. Surely Spain and Uruguay get through that group. Group I, that's the proper group of death, actually. France, Senegal, Norway, and then a playoff winner. That's going to be a brutal group. Haaland versus Mbappe is going to be fun as. Group J, Argies, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. Obviously, Argentina probably top there, but then Algeria and Austria, it could be a bit of an interesting battle between those two. Group K, Portugal. You've got a very interesting playoff for there because New Caledonia are in it. Uzbekistan, Colombia, so probably Portugal and Colombia out of that group. And the last group, of course, not another centre-back injury game. Okay, that's a minor one. He plays like he's injured anyway, so it's probably not too big a deal, that one. In the last group, England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. You'd think England and Croatia. So, anyway, it's got the appetite warmed up anyway for the World Cup. Put it that way, the draw. Still got to wait a wee while though, don't we? Alright, now did anyone get out in that session in the Black Cap game while I was checking that? Why are we getting so many injuries? Nasri, 2 days, that's not too big a deal. We'll give him a 2-day rest. Now we need a left back. Really testing the depth here. It's not that we've got a lot as it is. In fact, that might be a problem. Can you cover? You can. You're actually quite a handy cover option. Mud Fauzi. You can go where Nasri is. All right. Because he won't be back in time for this game. WTS in the cup. I'm kind of hopeful we better them here first up. And then we can sort of maybe rest a bit more going into the second leg, which is at home. Because a couple of days later is that Selangor game, which obviously is going to be tricky. Jeez, we might actually lose that test. That would be horrific. Lost a couple of bodies, but only one of them's a bowler, so that's still pretty average. It's not like Nathan Smith's. Awesome at cricket. Yep, stopping crosses. And we'll just do that. Okay. Stick with the positive mentality. Book Hurt's looking like a good player, apparently. I should hope so. And here we go. Oh, we should have paid out on the prediction, shouldn't we? A draw. Right, we can do a who goes through here. It's 2 legs though, people, so do remember that. WTS and Manjung City. Over 2 legs. So if you want to try and win some channel points, there's your opportunity over on Twitch. We are copping some injuries here. As we were saying, we've got Saravanan, who's quite slow anyway. Amir's on a yellow. We should get Nasri back for the second game though, so that's okay, I guess. I mean, outside of that, so it's a good team outside of centre-back, so hopefully we'll be alright. How is Draman looking? Still 2 weeks. He's going to miss Selangor as well. That's a blow. But we'll go with that team, I guess. I'm a bit nervous about this one. Just because of the centre-back pairing. But hopefully we'll be okay. Can I save the game too? It's probably not a bad idea. On the beta doodah thing. Public beta patch doodah thing. But let's go. WTS. Based on where we are on the table, this should be a team we can beat, but yeah, not super sure. We played pretty well in that first game though. Just didn't score, so hopefully against this team we'll be alright. Taking it as serious as we can squad-wise. So yeah, we should hopefully be alright. I have faith in you fellas. I hate how they put it all the way down there. That's weird. Spacing looks a bit funky on the screen. But WTS not going well. Against Manjung City going relatively well. Just a bit concerned about who's alongside COL at the back. That's all. Maybe I should have brought an extra centre back in when I had the chance. But WTS on the ball. I mean, they're starting someone for partial injury, so hopefully we can make the most of that because it looks like he's their left back. So there'll be Safari having a go at him all game. But this is the away league. I would like to beat them here. And just then maybe we can think about just rotating a bit before the Selangor game. But at the moment, not a lot happening here. Which is a touch disappointing, given the opposition. Oh no. Mod Naskam. For WTS. Gope heads it away, but not very well. Thankfully, that shot on the volley goes over the bar. So, first attack of the game is from WTS. Okay, half hour and we've done nothing, which is pretty poor given the opposition here, guys. Oh, we can shout Shaun. Goodness me. I keep forgetting. We'll demand more. And maybe it's going to work. Oh, I love Mod Dean for this. It's going to be, I think, Sahaimi. It is. Right. Top left corner, please. Oh, it's a ripper. What a free kick. Never mind bringing on Mod Dean. Lovely stuff. Right, 1-0. Beautiful timing as well on the chorus. That's a beautiful free kick that from Sahaimi. 1-0. Now, can I praise, please? I like praising when we're ahead. Yeah, gets the morale up. I used to. Seems like it does the same. Honestly, pretty average first half. But we got a 1-0 lead, so it is what it is. That's so bad. Every update, something else goes wrong. No one out there's playing too badly, though, I think. And fitness-wise, not awful either. So we'll adjust the team. Going well. Could do better. And let's go. As Bookhurt finds Matt Zide. Interested to see if some of the kickoffs still go out on the full. Because that was kind of funny. Frustrating, but funny. Afraid to keep on living. Okay, Oh, alright. Bookhurt's on a 6.4. We might take him off here. Well, we've got the chance. Get Zelani on with a bit of height. Safari's not having a brilliant game. But he's not. He was still on a 6.5. We'll make the one change at the moment. Don't really feel like we should praise them the way they're playing, though. They're not going that great. Don't want to demand more either, though. So it's an awkward spot. I might change those 3 in behind the striker. Just why not? So Army, Modine, in case we get another free kick. Although that's a bit harsh on Soper, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. Couple of changes. And we've got the ball just as they go through. So Jaime. Oh, it's a lovely ball for Army. It goes out. Oh, it's so fortunate. But Zelani scores. That's a big goal. 2-0 on the road in the first league. But Mod Army here loses the ball. And Zelani's shot takes a wicked deflection to beat Hamazar. So 2-0, we can definitely praise now. That's a more comfortable scoreline. Not as many shots as we usually get off in games, so that's a touch concerning. But thankfully, been relatively efficient with them. Amir is a bit tired, so this is our last stoppage. So we'll get on Mod Falsey for a debut. I suppose we'll make sure we don't get any more centre-back injuries, so a debut for Chang Sui Hao. More praise. Might just do a touch of time wasting here, just to. I'll take a 2-goal lead. Going into the home tie. One more and I'll be very confident, but not sure it's going to happen the way we're playing here. Well, we have just had a nice little burst there stats-wise. Oh, guys. Oh, no, don't. Hopefully it's just a full-time highlight. Blow it, ref. Blow it, ref. Referee. I'm not happy with that. It was right on. You could have blown it there. Oh, that's not great. Now you have to take that game serious. Well, we don't have to, but we should. Who's been out jumped there? So Mod Fowles isn't jumps. So they have not fixed wing backs at all. So maybe they haven't made any changes to the match engine. And they cut off our corner. Awesome work, ref. You've let them back into that, haven't you? Right, 2-1. We didn't. That's a bit frustrating, that actually. Didn't play as well as we can, but happy with the result. Feel like it's a relatively fair thing to say. Kind of lucky we scored from the free kick in the end. But a touch frustrating. But we've got a lead going home, so I think we've got to take that. Turning up. But we've got a 4-day gap, so most guys should be okay for that. So might have to do a bit of resting there though, just to make sure they get to the Selangor game. And we do have a decent break after that, to be fair. Just a 2-weeker, it looks like. So it might be okay. Might be able to play all our good players in these games anyway. Hopefully going to be able to get some guys on rehab too in between now and then. Just because that Selangor game could turn the season. If we can get a result there like we did in the Cup, that would be huge. And really, if we can pick up 3 points, that should all but do the job. As long as we don't find a way to fumble against those teams before JDT. Oh, Selangor. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. They might be quite angry by the time they play us about that. Oh, mate. Our backup bit, I mean, to be fair, he doesn't need to be in the team anymore, so that's okay. Nasri's back, so he can go back down to the second team. Ismaili is still out, as is Drum. And why is Razak down there? What do I do that for? Interesting. Anyway. I mean, we could actually... Could have done Razak right back instead of, and put Gope into centre back, couldn't we? Hopefully be okay in this WTS tie. But if it doesn't go great, can consider that for the Selangor game. Might not be the worst idea. I'm just going to go check. I heard a noise. Just a quick break, guys. Fine. Nothing major. Okay. Oh, 100 games of management coming up too. Oh, this will be a nice way to do it by going through the next round of the cup. They actually like Chung over Romesh. Interesting. We can see when he was on the field though, so I don't know if I like that suggestion. Well, this has got... Oh, no, it's not a goalkeeper. It's a striker out of Ukraine. Interesting. Who should we be renewing? Okay, not sure. Hasn't popped up. Awesome work, FM. Alright, hopefully we can go quite dominant-y here at home. I even be able to go attacking. See what the arse man thinks, but we did tie him down to an actual contract to our arse man. We finally were able to sort that. I think that might have been something I did yesterday morning. Okay, that's right. It was a work text, which I didn't really need. Yes, attacking. I like that. That'll be fine. That will be fine. We'll go attacking though instead. Hopefully that pays off at home. And if we're looking good, we can take some players off early, some of the big dogs. Interesting that... Okay, so a lot of these are already finished on aggregate. So Bungaraya have knocked out UMD. Wouldn't mind that, because they're in the second tier. Terengganu... that'll be interesting. And we're waiting to see what's going to happen between JDT and Sabah. But you'd imagine JDT. And I've just realised my head was blocking all that. But that's what's happening in this comp. So 2 teams are in the semis. Let's see if we can join them. Let's do a save. And see if we can finish the job off for you guys who went for the Mighty Ocean Rage on the prediction. No one's close to being back yet. He's 6 days, not on a recovery plan yet though, so that's a bit concerning, and we're fine here. Cool. It was the FA, that's right, the FA one had a weird rules. So we found out last stream. Because we couldn't play Martins when he got to the club for his debut, had to delay that. But at the Manjung Stadium. Yeah, everyone feels it coming. Come on, guys, it's just finish the job off. Oh, no pre-match interview. Love it. Not even the media care about the cup. Maybe I should have rested. Here we go. Let's put it away early. Now I can focus on Selangor a bit, fellas. Ideal scenario. There's WTS in the red. It's very work the space branding. Bit of yellow in there and it would be perfect. But we're going attacking this time. Let's hope it works. Now we're going to have to keep in mind the egg grid if we do shout as well, because that's how it worked on 24, and I imagine nothing's changed in that regard so far. Shout wise, it's working very, very much like the old games did. Safari in for Book. Hurts. Oh, he's put it wide. Bit of a soft chance to concede from them there, but unfortunately couldn't quite take it. Still only one goal up, but of course home advantage. You back us to hold on. Saravanan, the snail, at centre back. But he's actually passed the ball forward, so didn't stay on the ball for too long, which is probably for the best. And now Safari will float one here for Book. Hurt, no one home, but Matt Zai's there. Been a bit average so far today. He's getting a bit greedy as well. Oh no, he's not. No, he's not. Caden Soper gets the goal off the back of the Matt Zide assist. 3-1, that's what we like to see. He is dribbling a bit more, which is interesting, compared to usual Matt Zide. Just toe pokes that one to Soper. Hammers it past Hamazar. Might be a bit of a stretch from like all of 3 yards out. And that might be a stretch as well, but we've got a 1-0 lead. And we might, or I'll tell you what, if we can go to town on these guys in the first half, ideal situation. Amir. Oh yes, COL. That's what we want from him. The big tall unit at the back. Ranging up out wide and makes it 2-0 on the day, 4-1 on aggregate, only 14 minutes in to the second leg, but it's the ball from Amir. The defence is very average, but we cop one late in the first leg, so I think we'll take that as payback. And we've got a 3-goal lead. Very nice indeed. We can praise our guys here, I think. Oh, I've cancelled a highlight. Shaun. Poorly timed shout that. Got to remember, maybe we're better off not doing them. Look at all those happy green faces now. It looks so good. Now Matt's side's got a card, so we'll definitely take him off at the half. That, as well as the fact, of course, he'll be quite useful against Selangor. Gope out to Safari. Gope. Okay, we're going to get this back. Fuad, there was a lot of space out left, but we've gone back out right. Oh, that's a lovely ball. And no one's reacted quite in time, so I might have been lying about the reactions being improved earlier. But that was close. Number of bodies who I thought could have put that one away. Oh, that's good from Amir. Is this going to continue? Soper does find Matt Zide. Okay. What's he going to do? Plays it back to Fuad. Amir. Looping ball. Uh-oh. Might be a chance for them on the counter, actually. Oh, no, it's not. That's a terrible touch. We're back on the ball. This is a highlight. It's WTS who get their ball cut out. This is a very long. FM. Safari. Soper. Edge of the box. Back for Safari. Whips it for Matt Zide. Good save from Hamazar. But it's a long highlight for not much. We'll praise though while we've got a chance. Get those happy green faces. Oh, it looks so nice. But it is WTS here. It's not a half-time highlight. We haven't got that far yet, Shaun. That's nice from COL though. Might not be the worst idea to actually take him off going to the second half. If we can score one more, might do it. There we go. Caden Soper's made it 3-0. And Matt Zide back to his best. So we're just potentially having a nice little run out here before Selangor. But Matt Zide, he's quality, our captain. Down the left, picks out Soper. Bookhook was just in behind him. The 69. So that's interesting. But that makes it 5-1. So we should be okay to do a bit of stuff here at halftime. Amir's a little bit tired, so we'll keep that in mind. And Soper. Amir, Sahaimi, COL. Soper and Matt Zide. That could give us a guide. We'll definitely take off Matt Zide for Army. And you know what? I kind of want to dance with danger a bit here. So we'll bring on the other centre back, who's a youngster. And Bookhook's only going a bit fairly as well, although we can leave him out there a touch longer. We'll do those though. And very happy. Let's get into the second half. Just me, or is the game a bit louder than it used to be before the most recent update? I might turn that down a touch maybe. Just a touch. Let me know if the game's a bit loud, people. Safari. Oh, this is a good chance for Bookhook. Right, he's got a goal now. Happy days. But if that sounds louder too, it could just be everything. Maybe I just got my volume tuned up. I was doing some music stuff yesterday, that could be why. But he's done quite well to score that from in between Mudnabil's legs. But 6-1, I think now we can really have some fun sub-wise. So Amir was looking a touch tired. We've got 3 subs. What would we do here? In an ideal world, Safari's actually quite handy, so we'll take Azar off. Amir, we'll give Nasri a run, we'll leave one more stoppage. Because Gope, Sahaimi, less depth in those areas. And those areas are not actually that awful in behind those players. The ones that we have made subs, I think we're a little bit weaker, so we'll leave it for now. But Soper is the one on a bit of a yellowy heart, but he's on a hat-trick as well. Saravanan's got a yellow. That could complicate things too. We'll praise here anyway, but for 6-1 lead, that's probably a quite safe option. Martins pumps it deep. Bookhook won't win the header. Zakaria on the ball here for WTS. That's a bit easy. Zainuddin. Okay, it's an alright save there. And we've done a praise, so hopefully it's going to just stop this from happening. And we might make our last sub here. I think he's playing well. We'll take off Soper. Selangor firmly in mind. And 69 minutes in. Lovely time for a highlight. And a throw inside the final third as well. Floated for Modami. Scores 7-1. 5-0 on the day. That's a rugby score. The other one isn't quite because they've got 1. But that's a pretty soft goal to concede. But Modami's popped up with 1. Coming on for Matt Zide. And we are thumping WTS. And we've got to play these guys again too in the league. So encouraging. Maybe just go attacking from the outset against these guys because they are clearly not great. And Modami commits a foul, but that's fine. Can't shout, which is interesting because we have just scored a goal. So maybe it has changed slightly how it works. Hit it away. Zainuddin. to Mod Nuskam. Oh, he's done us there. That's soft. It's getting a little bit closer to a rugby score in aggregate now. 7-2. Bit of a Six Nations scoreline, but if it gets to 7-3, 6-3 is maybe a bit more of a Six Nations sort of scoreline. That's pretty average from Martins, that. In goal. And that right-hand side of our defence. But given the situation, I think we can cope. There's all sorts happening here. What on earth is going on? No brakes. All gas. Chung Swee Hu. Infasa Jaime. Fuad. Mod Dean. Bookhurt. It's going to go from long range. Shouldn't have. Get a shout through. Get those happy green faces. Apart from Mod Dean, he doesn't like that for some reason. Bit of a weirdo, obviously. Doesn't like... Oh no, now he's got a happy face. Not sure why he reacted later. Yellow card. Must be for one of their players. So that's alright. Azar hasn't been too good since coming on for Safari, so definitely think made the right call there to freshen up the Jeep. Oh, that's horrific defense. And okay, made a save that time. We'll just try and do that to try and stop it in case it's worked. Lovely. I mean, it's 7-2, Shaun. You don't need to probably min-max it that hard, but I don't like conceding goals. We don't want it to become a habit. I don't like that thing that defenders do. Would like someone to drift out and at least try and help. I've actually still got this, but good header clear. And Mod Dean stuck a foot in. They will still keep this though. Zakaria in behind, but that's good defending by Chung Swee Hill. But then the pass out is off the money. It's a corner. But don't always see those on this year's game, so it might not be the worst thing. And that is the case. But very impressive second league performance. One soft goal in there, but it was after we scored our fifth, so I think at that stage we can cope with that. We can cope with that. 5-1 and 7-2 on aggregate. They actually did a fair bit more, I think, there than the first league. Both teams did actually. So I suppose that makes sense, but that is a much better performance. If you went for the mighty Manjung, you'll get some channel points. But we've got an actual interesting game coming up now, people. Because we're about to take on Selangor. It'll be interesting to see too if we've got a draw happening. Knowing our luck, we'll get frickin' JDT once they get through their tie. But Soap at the cream of the crop. Interesting wording. I like that. That's an upgrade. Get the little ratings there now, instead of just the bars. Fair play, your side. That's actually an upgrade. But we want to make sure our guys are going to be fit. So, selection info, condition. Let's give these guys a solid 2-day gap. Unfortunately, our injured guys aren't able to be rehabbed yet. So, I think Saravanan's going to have to front up again there. To be fair, he's actually put in some decent performances in this little spell in the first team. So we've got this game, then a couple of days off. But Selangor away, they sit third. 5 points behind us now that we've played, caught up to games with them. So this is actually going to be a bit of a big game here, people. If you want to get involved and try and win some channel points once I find one when we were away. There we are. Right. There's your chance to win some channel points, people. Get involved. On Twitch, Jihadi. Injured. That's our third choice striker, so I think we can cope with that. Yeah, that's okay. Also, some of these faces might have changed on people. the update. Had to reinstall the face new gen thing, so that's what's happened there, in case anyone's wondering. So the new gens might look a bit different than what they did previously. So just don't get too attached to how they look. They'll be going to the plastic surgeon often in the save, the way that it works these days. Interesting. Soper, you don't think he's a great DM option? No, they're still not quite ready for rehab those guys who are out currently. 2 centre backs, which is certainly not ideal. But if we can get even a point out of this, confidence levels go up for our chances to make sure we'll go into Asia in some form. We will go balanced here. These guys are quite handy. Not sure about that. Okay, we will do that. And that as well. Those are the handy ones to keep in mind. I've found a training morale boost for a couple of the fellas. What is he? Tired. Oh no, this is okay, that's fine. Just training intensity. Martin's training well, which is nice. But going back to balanced on the road here against Selangor. 2-0 win on the road to turn around a 2-1 deficit end of last stream in a cup game, which has just allowed us to then bump WTS. Let's hope we can do something similar here. And go a long way with only 5 games left in the season after that to securing some continental football for the Ocean Rage next season. And hopefully as well a freaking coaching badge. If we get Asia with them, surely they'll start. I mean, we're giving them free money at that point. But we'll throw in a save. On the road, so an appropriate song. Don't know if it's a plane ride to be fair, so it might not be. Might be just a bus trip. But off to the Shaun to take on Selangor, who apparently have been woeful in Asian continental football. Record losing run for any team in that comp. Let's just see. No one's ready to get rehabbed, but everyone is fit, which is good. That has worked brilliantly. That little spell there against WTS. And yeah, we'll be fine with that. Okay. Let's put on an awesome show, fellas. Come on. Listen to Charlie. Alright, yeah, pick up where you left off. Try to. It's going to be tougher. I trust you, fellas. Let's go. Lighter. Oh, you've had a facelift as well, or a reverse facelift. Lookman has scored. He's had a few good days. It's going to be a fascinating game. Look, they're a threat, but so are we. Let's go. Selangor with the 4-2-2-2. Is it still a bit OP? Time to find out. And the mighty Manjung City, the Ocean Rage. Only real weakness in that team is Saravanan at the back. I mean, a draw's not awful here. With that goal differential is so far on our side, a draw is not a poor result here at all. With the 4 games we've got after this before JDT on the final day of the season. Who, to be fair, could mud that goal differential, but we are at home for that game. So you never know. Pretty sure these days they're the only team we haven't beaten in Malaysia. JDT. We've definitely beaten these guys before. But let's see if we can do it in the league when it really counts here. 3 points would be massive. And that's nice from Soper. Good tracking back. Safari. He should be plenty fresh. Took him off early in the cup. It's there looking for Matt Zide. Amir, jeepers, they have actually upped the crowd noise, haven't they? Oh, that's a big deflection. Otherwise, that's a goal. Still on the ball here, though. That's a poor pass from Soper. Right, so I've just turned down that because it feels like it's a lot louder. Either fans are noticing we're decent and showing up for our games, or that's been fuddled with on the update. But a decent start for us there. Just couldn't quite put it away. Important deflection on that book hurt shot. They are really messing about at the back, and we've made the most of it. Can we do it properly? Sahaimi, Soper, Safari, book hurt, work. Oh, it's a bit of a pop shot there. Feel like we could have worked it better. Shame, but we're putting pressure on them. What's happened there? Who's copped an injury? 10. Matt Zidel. Nothing's popped up though, so maybe it was just a minor issue. We'll encourage actually. Keep forgetting to do the shouts early in games. A point here on the road, I think we'd take with what we've got coming up after in the league. But all the highlights so far have been in favour of us. Just haven't made the most of it quite yet. And just before the half, not now guys, don't concede while they're on the ball. Be very harsh. Quentin Cheng. Okay, we marked him quite well there, but now we're giving him some space for some reason. What has happened there, fellas? Shamshuddin makes it 1-0 Selangor. That's harsh. Oh, wait. Oh, it's been ruled out. They've changed it. Okay. That was okay, right? They didn't score. That's from right. They've fixed the whole offside thing. So that's a pretty good half from us there. Let's address the team. Yeah, dig in. Yeah, pretty rare. And I will say it's a little bit weird getting that in the league without VAR. I thought they might have fixed it for VAR, but not for the leagues without VAR. So that's cool though. Got to keep an eye out more. It did look a little bit too good to be true, that one. So yeah, defensively, geez, they have really. Right, I'm going to pause the music here because they have properly upped the crowd noise for the most part. Okay, their lefty winger has got injured, so chance for Gope and Safari to have some fun down that side. Hopefully. Okay, Bookhood's going a bit fairly beefy. Quite a few of our guys are going a bit fairly. Safari as well. We'll take off Bookhood because he's on a 6.4. Not now, Apple Music. Zelani. Sorry, just an email. Don't really like our options in some of these other areas, so we'll just do that for the moment. Chuck the big lad up top and see how that goes. And also encourage Amir and Safari are going a bit fairly. Safari, I think, said enough time now. We should really pull a guy on a 6.4 off. So, no one clipped that. So we'll bring on Azar. Matt, he's so important, Matt Azar, but he's going a bit fairly. Don't really. If it was a worse team, I'd risk it. But against these guys, he could still do something. And as I said, now he's tired though, so it's going to be our last stoppage. So we're going to have to make a few subs here. That left-hand side completely. Nasri, Mod Army. Who else is going a bit averagely? I mean, it's probably Gope, isn't it? Or we move him into centre back and bring on Razak. That might not be an awful idea here, because he's a much better player. So we'll take off young Saravanan, and that could work. Just hopefully not concede anything soft there. You can't shout at the moment. Come on, fellas. Hold on. And hopefully find a winner. That'll be huge. Come on. Bit of encouragement, guys. A point on the road against Selangor. I know we beat them here in the league, in the cup. But, you know what? I'm going to start being a bit cheesy here. Oh, we've lost a player, did we? No, it's fine. 94, 95. It's a draw, and I think we 100% take that here. We stay 5 points clear of them. We've got one proper tough game left, so I think that's a decent result for us there. I think we copped that. Especially on the road. It's not like Terengganu when we played them at home. And that will still keep our guys quite happy. And that is going to be our best ever finish. Oh, hello. We've got to ban someone here. Let me just copy that person's name. Oh. No, not the time, just the name. There we are. Right. Copy. Ban. Chuck down the ban hammer. Sorry, people. Self-modding. There we go. Right. And that was a draw for the Pred. But we stay in second. 8 clear of Terengganu. They've got games in hand though, so they could close that gap quite a bit. But now we take on teams that we should be, you know, getting results against, really. Penang, Sabah, Perak. Sabah aren't awful, but they're WTS. As long as we win those 4 games, we will have Asian football. And it depends as well who Selangor and Terengganu have got. If they've got JDT in there, which they don't, which is a frustration. They've got very similar run home they have. Let me find Terengganu. They do have JDT in one of those games to play, so that's going to help us out a bit. It should anyway. They've got a few tougher games than us and Selangor have, so that's interesting. But we do have a week off. We might just chuck a cheeky little friendly in here for our backups. We'll play the Brum Brums. And rotate where we can once we get up to that one. JDT pick up a win, so they're going to march to the title. No surprises there. We should also actually, we are still local on our new contract, which was only a year, so nothing too serious there. But here's an update on the managerial vacancy screen. It's once it loads, exactly the same. Newcastle have now gone a full year, or no, actually no, that's not true. Half a year at least without a manager and without looking for one. So that's hilarious. Shimzui's Pulse 15th shouldn't go down. Where are they on the season preview? I mean, that's a step up league-wise. Shimizui's Pulse. Good facilities. They've got money, it looks like, from the transfer history. 2.7 mil they've been spending. do we just chuck in a sneaky little continental club? I don't know if I've got much chance, but hey, they've got okay finances. That's better than what we've got here. Anything else popping up? Penang are after a manager, but that's a big step down because here looks like bottom. Viva are in a doom, so we're not going to look at them. I'll say doomed. I don't think they were that bad, but they're in the relegation zone, which I don't like. And that's it. Arnie, slots under pressure. Oh, FM mirroring real life. Gumbo Osaka are having an absolute stinker in this, by the way. Like, for the size of them. It's not great. They've left it a bit late as well to probably get a decent manager in because they're more or less guaranteed to be going down. But we'll see what Shimizu maybe say back at us. Move to a 40,000 seat stadium. Yes, please. I should really check the manager history. Might be a stretch. Might be a big stretch, that. With no coaching badges, but we'll see. Sorry, get comfy. Where are we? 440. So we've got about 20 minutes till the derby kicks off, don't we? Give or take. So I should probably stop watching this game that looks like it's going to end in not much fun. Is that stop working? Oh. No, it's just my phone's not picked it up for some reason. Okay, that's all right. Now, what's the time of the year? February, so we're still a wee way away from a youth intake as well. It's usually April here. I'll put the footy on in the background instead of the cricket. All right. Mod Army L, that's fine. Send you home. Rest for a day. Right. Squad, who is... Yes, Draman, get. I want to do your individual training. Where is he? He's got a funny angle where he looks at the camera, I think, from memory. Where is he? Oh, there he is. So that's not that funny an angle. General rehab for the next month. Right. I think we've done all right there in those two tricky league games. Picking up points against them, they probably need the wins there more than we did. So we're on 41. We're 5 clear of Selangor, which is probably the best judgment with Terengganu having a couple of games in hand. Now, this would actually be really handy to play some of these guys in that game. Not you, you're tired. But you guys, yes. Geez, that looks like a child, doesn't it? That's scary. Oh, that would be big. Vinny to Paris. Is that enough of Alonso in this save as well? I mean, I don't even know if Alonso's still there, to be fair. I'm still waiting to see what we've got in the cup as well. It could kind of change some scheduling. The semis of the Piala Malaysia. Can we ask for a coaching course again? No. Okay. Never mind. So I should really change our team, just see who needs a run. Sorry, just vibing to the song. Right, so the backups. We've only got 10. Razak needs a run. Azar needs a run. Army. Hardy definitely does. Most of the other guys are still a little bit tired, so we'll go for a bit of a hodgepodge there. We'll chuck Sahari in goal as well. I mean, actually, no, I'll go full. I would hate to lose someone proper in this game. It's not till tomorrow, so they should be all right. Yep, that's the team. Okay. And Draman should just be back in time for the next game. Yeah, not with that potential, not quite yet. Training boost. Keep the morale sky high. Keep the players loving me. Especially seeing as Martins is no doubt going to get upset at some stage because of the whole, I want better coaches. And I'm like, well, we can't. We're in Malaysia. We've got no money. I would if I could. But the board won't let me. So just chill, bro. Don't go all Candido on me already. Okay, Sabah Terengganu. That's not the easiest game. I've got them away as well. Sabah did finish third last season from memory, so they are a handy team. That could be the little banana skin in the run home for us and them. So if they can just take some points off Terengganu, that would be handy. No injuries like that. And a 5-2 win. So that's lovely. Mod Asri, is that an own goal? Oh, no, what's happened there? I don't want to... Oh, no, I don't want to actually watch it. Okay, no, he's just random ass. Okay, I thought we had an old Mod Asri on our team previously. Or still do. No, we don't. So let's make some changes. Drummond will hopefully come back in for that game. COL, which means Saravanan goes there. Gope, Amir, Fuad, Safari right, Soper in the middle, Matt Zaid out left, and yeah, we did Bockhard early. Oh, and of course, goalkeeper. And that's a pretty decent team. But that's good. Nice little friendly win to keep things ticking over for most players. Should really keep an eye on that table. They might have drawn Terengganu. Okay, they've secured third spot there. Have JDT, but let's be honest, they're going to win the league. There's not much doubt in that. If we just check this, I think they've dropped. They did. They've drawn with, yeah, Sabah away. That helps us. Okay, that's a good result then. I think I've got one game in hand. We've got one that we can slip up, which, given who we've got last, is an ideal situation. Oh, Selangor have just destroyed them. And yeah, I thought that was a bit of a Hail Mary for us at the moment. We really need that a coaching badge of some description before we can look at upgrading like that, I think. Despite our reputation being quite decent, the coaching badges are still a letdown. Having 0. Yep, haven't made the shortlist. That's makes more sense than some other stuff has so far in the save. On that front, quick check in, seeing as that's now not a goer. UAE, oh, that's actually a step up. Al Jazeera. New league. Probably, yeah, quite good managers over there, isn't it? But I mean, you can always throw it in there. Yeah, it's a better league than what we're in as well, so we might just cheekily throw that in as a just in case. Freaking Newcastle, that's hilarious. Vivarin, I don't think are improving. We'll just double check on Vivarin. They're only 3 points off, but I think season preview they were not supposed to be great, so that's not the best idea. Fajira. Also in the IE, didn't spot them before. So they are in the relegation zone, not by a lot. Not sure about that one. Just because they're in the drop zone, otherwise. Not too bad. So we'll see. I don't know if we've probably not got much chance of going there, but we'll see. At some point, people are going to have to look at our record and not our badges, but that time might not be it. Might come into the season. And if we hopefully now get this team into Asia for next season. Oh, frick. I could see that coming. Okay, so that's very shortly. Okay, what is our schedule about to change? Our schedule's changed. Really changed. Okay, what has happened here? So we've got the first league, then the second league, in about 3 and a bit weeks. So that's awesome. And at 450, that might. Sorry, it's thinking on the spot here. We'll definitely play that first league then, but I wasn't expecting things to get shuffled around that much. So JDT next. Oh, Terengganu are going to get a takeover. Interesting. If we do stay here in Malaysia going to next season, because they could do some damage with that. They're already supposed to be one of the better teams. Kamal injured. It's a slim decent one too. So Huddy on the bench. But JDT away out of almost nowhere in the first leg of a semi. Whoa, there's face cams. Had a shocker there. I shouldn't sound surprised that that's happening, should I? Yeah, so this will be the first league. I'm probably won't do a prediction on it just because I'm not sure we'll get both in today's stream. With the derby about to kick off in 10 minutes. As I said earlier, I'll probably try and get on a bit earlier tomorrow than I usually do. And make up and we'll get through the rest of the season then, is the plan. Hopefully even maybe around 2 p.m-ish, but we'll see. Instead of the usual 3 p.m. weekend time. Where I am anyway, in New Zealand. But we'll get through this first leg. 3-week gap then though, so probably by the time I get through that, will be when I have to go anyway, so I might be doing some of that off camera. Before you come back tomorrow, we've got actual money. Oh no, we don't, sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. It's gone up though, quite a bit. Briefly, anyway. Now, yeah, technical advice. Yes, that's a good one. I might leave that one as it is. Where's a handy player? But is just Ukrainian. So it's us, JDT, Terengganu, Bungaraya. That's a very... Terengganu, a 0-0 draw in the first league as well. So they've already got through theirs. Of course they have. We're playing today. Okay. And Journeyman hopefully can actually play some minutes here. So it'll be very handy seeing as we've got these guys and not Penang or whoever it was going to be. He's not really fit though, is he? So that's probably a bad idea. We will praise our guys before this. Seeing as we've got a 3-week gap after, we can get the morale back up even if we get pumped here. And a quick save, but we will change our team selection here. No doubt about that. Journeyman on the... Probably just take him out completely, to be fair. So, team selection. Journeyman, yeah, he's just coming out completely. And Saravanan goes back in. Or do we try Gope? For a game like this... And Razak at right back. Beefy Saravanan's not playing badly. He's actually going a bit better than Razak, so we'll stick to what's been sort of working. And let's see. On the road. Let's see how we get through this one. First league. Piala, Malaysia, semi. We've got a semi on. No pressure, play with freedom. I have faith in you boys. You've been great all season. You haven't lost many games. It's just been this lot. And thank you for the follow, Dad's Crusty Sock. Wonderful name. Wonderful name. Dad's Crusty Sock 27 though, so apparently there were 26 other people that like that name. Still a ripper though. Right, here we go. The Mighty Ocean Rage at JDT. Can we pick up a result or keep it tight and maybe try and do what we did to Selangor in the second league? But this is going to be tough. Easily the best team in the country. Against a team that we're going to try and build into the best. We're trying to. But the finances are a quite significant hamstring. Right, so Jaime free kick. If this goes in, Oh, he bit the goalie, just not the right side of the post. Did you see that? Assistant manager trying to tell me to not play for set pieces. Pfft. I piff at you. Right, it's not a bad start here though. We'll encourage the guys. Make the most of shouts. And we're on the ball forward. Plays it backwards, not forward. Now he goes somewhat forward. And we go back to him. Sahaimi. Out to Safari. And to Soper. It's just not enough to keep that one. Oh, this is good. Soper in behind. Oh, their goalie's made a save. Sikazman. What a name. It's a sick save from Sikazman. Oh, Soper's injured. Hopefully it's not super long term. We've got a 3-week gap after this. But Mod Dean's a very handy replacement. Can hit a free kick too. Now, if Matt Zide can just not get a red card here. Oh, put some good pressure on to be fair. No one else does though, so it's a bit of a shame. And Mod Hanapi. In there for Lombardo. Oh boy, he's cooked us here. But thankfully he took on the shot. So we're all good. Martins with the save. The highlight's still going. Interesting. Oh, Mod Dean flicks it on, but him and Book hit in the exact same spot. So wasn't much point in that. We're still encouraged. Stats-wise, we're going okay here. Matt Zod on the yellow and a 6.4 though is not great. So I might have to do something about that at a half, unfortunately. We'll keep encouraging. If we can keep this at nothing. Saravanan also picks up a yellow, so might be a couple of card subs at the half just to play things safe. Mod Dean's a bit tired somehow. Having just come on. Ting. This would be peak time for someone like JDT to score. Thankfully, they've just put that one wide. And there's a highlight, but for who, Shaun? Let's find out. Safari goes back to the yellow-carded Saravanan. Oh, here we go. Run from Gope, the New Caledonian lad. Into the mixer. Can't find Bookhood, but Matt Zide's there to tidy things up. In there, it's a pen ref. Oh, okay. Right. A push on Mod Dean. Bookhood should be taking this as a yellow card for them. Love that. And it's the number 69. Goodness, the fans are going wild. Let's turn Mitch off. Bookhood to give the Ocean Rage a 1-0 lead. He does it. Oh, yes, boy. Just before half-time, that is a huge goal. And for the first time ever, we're in front of JDT. Right, I've quieted him down. Now we can turn the music back on. That wasn't convincing, but he's got it past Sikazman. Did a sick dive, but just not sick enough, and his face became a post there briefly. Oh, no. FM. Do not let them score here. No JDT BS. Blow your whistle, ref. Yes, that's it, Martins. Right, there we go. Just a little highlight to make me worry. We will take off Matt Zide on a 6.3. But that's a very solid half. The pen definitely helping us. Ooh. Sorry, face cam is not great while games are happening, is it? I'll put in the speedier socket too. So we'll bring on Sui Ho at centre back and Mod Army at left wing. We've got 2 more stoppages left in the second half, so that's going to time up nicely. Doing well. I think we can play better. I'll challenge the guys instead of praise them, which might be a dumb idea. But we'll see. Goodness me. JDT fans be loud here. And they are on the ball, early stages of the second half. Mod Hanapi. Mod Zukri. Antakang. Trying to work something here down the left-hand side. They do well. That ball's through Gope, who's on a yellow, which I didn't realise. That's a good effort. Hits the Denver bar. Now we might take off Gope here just to play things safe for, yes, Azar, not Azar, sorry, Razak. Don't want to go into 10 men. That's definitely not going to help our chances. Let's survive, boys. Listen to Tom. Right, we're in front. Praise. 60 minutes. Perfect praise time. Right, Derby's underway. This is actually timed quite well. But there is a highlight for JDT. For those unaware, definitely have a big eye on this Auckland-Wellington game in the A-League, the Kiwi Derby. We'll get through this first. Amir. Oh, please, someone run to the box for him. Amir. Book hurt. Oh, it's off the post. Safari. Get something in there quick. Oh, Amir's really duffed that. We could have done something there. Keep an eye on fitness. Balls. Oh, come on, guys. I was just about to praise you. Don't concede now. Okay, that's good. Safari. Find a teammate. Oh, you find him. Don't pass it in his general vicinity. Mod Hanapi. They're doing something down this left-hand side. That's a big save from Martins. I'll try and cheat the system here. And we have. Who's going to need a break? No one's pulling Pulio. Safari's got a yellow. That's going to be our final sub then. Let's get Azar out there. But we are holding on to a 1-goal lead. And given we're away, oh man, that probably would have been a better person to take off. In defence, we will start to do a little bit of time wasting here. Just a little bit. And hopefully frustrate them. I don't know how Mod Dean's so cooked. Only came on late in the first half. But now it's time to just try and shut this down fully. If we can burgle a second goal here, that'd be great. But hey, we've never beat these guys before. We don't think we've taken any points off them before. Not this is. But if we can go back to Manjung with a lead, that's huge. And that's exactly what we're doing. Thanks to a penalty given away. So a 1-0 win. We've beaten JDT. Big advantage. I say big, it's 1 goal. But still, that's given us a chance at a trophy if we can hold on. And if we can get past JDT, it's really about, we can definitely do that. Soap is out 3 to 5 weeks. So he's going to miss that second leg, which is a shame. And Amir suspended. I've copped a little bit there, maybe. Not quite as good, but Drummond will come back. So that'll be handy. Amir, Nasri will come in for him. And Mod Dean for Sopus. I'm going to have to play off this team before we come back for tomorrow, because we've got a 3-week gap now, guys, and I'll be wrapping up in about 20 minutes anyway, usually. So I think what we're going to do is sort out this contract for Matt's side, because that seems like a clever thing to do. If we can, we can definitely afford it while we're here, actually, so we will do that. Can I give you an important player at the end of the season? Yes, love it. Oh, why? We've got heaps of wage left. Might have to up some of this stuff then. Not appearance. We'll give it assist. We'll chuck a goal. Oh, I hate when it does this now. We'll give you some mad award bonuses. Given you're playing Malaysia. Goal 50 as well. Right. I mean, I can't do much about this because of the system doesn't work how it should. I've got to bring this down. I want to keep him quite desperately, this guy, though. As you can tell. It's going to make the club go broke, but I'm not really big fans of them anyway. Okay, jeepers. What else can we do here? Okay, that's as much as we can do bonus-wise. Oh, I didn't realise that. Let's turn it down anyway. Okay, that was... Oh! Now you want to help out. Yes, okay. Yes, you should. Okay. I'll go forward a bit. I was going to wrap up there with the 3-week gap, but this has got a bit interesting now. The board of... They're more worried about their players than the manager, which I don't know if I rate. Jeez, it's actually a proper, like, big gap. This isn't it, 29 days. 4-week gap. Is anything going to come through about this? Sort of what we're waiting on now, game. Now we've actually offered him a contract, it might have to wait for a little bit anyway. That's fine. Yeah, it is what it is. Now what are we allowed to do here? Anything? Okay. Have they done anything? How do I get that down here? We get 460 would be nice. We'll definitely wait till the end of the season. Not a star player, that's fine. Well, that's helped. So, oh yeah, back to doing this, are we? We'll chuck all the stuff in early because why not? And oh, I hate that, but we're not going to get rid of it. Come on, come down for us, mate. We'll give you money if you score goals and do assists. That seems fair. Okay, we'll give you a lot of a loyalty bonus, and your agent will start kissing his hiney as well. Come on, game. Oh, come on, mate. What's the point in the board freaking doing all this if it's not going to help our I think it was like 3k, wasn't it? We could do for most of these. Okay. Okay. No, that's too much. What else can we do here? 150. 100. For actually making an appearance, we can bump this up big time. Oh! I wasn't expecting that to work. Might have made a club bankrupt there. Whoops. Oh, won the Auckland. I've missed that too. Right. Yeah, might have just made us bankrupt there by accident. But I'm sure it'll be fine. We can afford the wage. Just not sure about the other stuff. But that will do it for today, guys. It was a bit of a shorter one. Apologies. We'll come back after this month gap tomorrow because, let's be honest, we wouldn't have got through that before my regular finish time anyway. And, yeah, finish the season tomorrow. I'm going to go watch the rest of this derby. So apologies, just the timing worked out a bit funny today. I hopefully will be on a bit earlier than usual tomorrow. So keep an eye on the socials. I'll post them on in the chat. Just as Shaun does FM everywhere. And yeah, we'll definitely wrap up the season tomorrow and hopefully do a bit of stuff post-season as well. Could be an interesting stream. If our rep goes up. Still local, but hopefully get a coaching badge. I should have asked for that actually while the board of money. I still can't, so never mind. But if you're on YouTube, I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Tomorrow, probably check around 2ish instead of 3ish. But yeah, we'll see how things go. Should be live before 3 tomorrow. But I'll see you guys tomorrow.